and I'm kind of nervous. So, apparently I can add YouTube to this, but I'm not sure how yet. Can you guys see me? Can you hear me? Okay, so let me just see how I can, apparently I can push a button and share this to YouTube as well. Ken, hi! You're my very first viewer that's talking to me. Hey, can you get, yeah, you guys can see me okay. Okay, good. My internet connection is a little bit crappy. I live in a very small town in Canada and it gets a little bit crazy sometimes. I'm lucky. I'm surprised. I don't even know what to expect here. So, I think this is amazing. When I was a kid, doing this kind of thing live, just, it was something of fantasy. It was like something from Star Wars. And how is it possible that you're seeing me and we're talking right now? And hi, Madani. Hi. Yay, glitch free. Thanks, Charlie. Oh, my eyes. So by the way, I have terrible, terrible allergies. And I shouldn't say terrible allergies, but right now the pollen is crazy. And for some reason, this is like the first year that I've had such terrible, almost like eczema around my eyes. So putting makeup on is kind of a no-no, but it's just, I can't stream without makeup on, you guys. Canada's like Russia, a lot of beautiful babes around. Woo! Yeah, it's true. Canadian girls are sexy AF. They are. I know a lot of them. Yeah. Russia. Russia. It's a place I'd love to travel. I'd love to travel. Actually, one of the most beautiful girls I've ever met in my entire life is from Russia. And I mean, I'd love to travel there. It is similar to Canada. I wouldn't say I want to go there in the wintertime. Here, it's cold enough. I'm from Canada. Sadzib. Hey, Keith. Hi. Oh my gosh. I'm glad you can join me. I guess what time is it there where you're at? Yeah. Wintertime, you got to have tough skin. Winter is a little bit, can get a little crazy. However, I think that as long as the sun is out, I'm down for winter because I love to ski. Cross country skiing is like my thing. So even if it's minus 30, you could still do stuff. Sometimes it gets so cold that when you breathe through your nostrils, your whole nose freezes up. Yeah. Hi, Adam from the UK. Thanks for joining me. And, but you know what I've done? So I've been in minus 113 degrees Celsius. Think about it. So I was in this cryo chamber and we wound up, so it's kind of, it's meant for inflammation. It's actually like a spa treatment, but it's like the most terrifying spa treatment you'll ever get. But you go into this chamber, it's minus 14. So you're just in there. I mean, of course, I was just in a bikini because what else do I wear? And basically, oh, thank you, the one and only Jamie, for subscribing to me. Okay, so anyway, so you go into this chamber, you have special mitts on, you have special socks on, you have a mask to cover your face and something to cover your ears. And you go into minus 114 degrees Celsius, which is the first little room. You stay in there for about 30 seconds. Then you go into the next chamber, which is minus 60 degrees Celsius. You stay in there for about 30 seconds. And already by then I was like, get me the hell out of here. I might be Canadian, but this is crazy. Then they open the next door and it's minus 113 degrees Celsius. Think about it. Like, that's crazy. I know a lot of you are in Fahrenheit, so you have to do the conversion because I am not on that wavelength. But so the first thing that happens is the door opens up. You walk in and you can literally see the ice crystals, like your sweat or the moisture in your skin, evaporate in front of you, and you're just like, whoa. And so they were playing loud music in there. Apparently, it keeps people calm and keeps them from wanting to panic and bust out of there. So we're just walking around in a circle, and we have to kind of switch the direction. So we go clockwise, counterclockwise, listen to this loud music, and pretty much 30 seconds in, I was ready to bust out of there. But mind over matter, if I can eat crazy bugs, which I do on my channel, I can withstand these temperatures because it's not, it's not like death defying. It's not like if you survive, it's a rare thing. But don't ever touch your skin like this because they're so frozen that it feels like it's going to bust off. No, actually, so the purpose of it actually, hi Donnie, DAEE underscore AEE. It's actually because people with arthritis and that have inflammation of any type, like, especially like osteoarthritis and things like that, if you go in 2 times a day for 10 days straight, it can have benefits that last up to 6 months. So people with severe arthritis, people just with back pain or pain in general, it actually is supposed to alleviate that for up to 6 months. So it's not cheap. So 3 minutes plus the 30, so like 4 minutes altogether cost $45 Canadian. But you can get cheaper packages if you go twice a day for 10 days or something like that. But so yeah, it's kind of something interesting. I went to one. It's in Vernon, BC, and I think it's the only one in North America at Sparkling Hills Resort. So that was it. You guys should check it out. It's actually really neat. Amira KB, do I remember you? I don't know if I remember you. This is my first live broadcast, so maybe you're thinking of somebody else. So where are all you guys from? What's going on? I want to know. No, cold shower doesn't count. No. Apparently that temperature, it just gets right down to your bones. Because I figured like your skin isn't actually freezing. It takes a lot longer for your skin to freeze. And I was like, how can the cold penetrate into your bones or wherever you need your relief, like the muscle? But apparently it does. So, I mean, it's a multi-million-dollar machine, and I'm sure that maybe it's a gimmick. I don't really know. But as far as I know, people go there from all over the world. It's actually a German resort. It was built by Germans back in the day, and it's actually a Swarovski resort. So there's crystals everywhere. Like the chandelier is insane. I've never seen anything like that in my entire life. And our room. I don't know. I don't think I have a Canadian accent. You guys can hear it more than obviously I would be able to, but I've been told that I don't really sound Canadian. Washington. Hi, Jester, Bob. It's funny because your guys' usernames are like crazy. I can't pronounce them actually. TB. Hi. I'm so happy to see you guys here. Some of my patrons are here. So I just shipped out all of your stuff. Your goodies are going out today. But because I live in such a small town, I feel like it's going to take forever to get to you if it even leaves here. But, I know you guys said you're patient. So. Hey, Uteste. This is fun. So, yeah, you guys, what was I going to talk about? So I've got so much stuff, like, when it comes to, things to try on for my channel. What is the fastest thing I have, Keith? I know who you are, Keith. Uh, what is the fastest thing I have? My mind. That's my answer. What do you do for okay? So basically nothing. No, I've been really bad lately. I've been meaning to get on my bike like crazy. So I do like cross country mountain biking in the summertime. I do lots of running. I've had a bit of an IT band issue, so running downhill is a problem. Running uphill isn't. And because I live kind of at the top of a mountain, I walk down and run up. I also did a squat challenge for a little while. I didn't really notice too much of a difference because I've just got like a bubbly butt anyway. So aside from that, I just watch what I eat a lot. You know, I don't count calories. I actually am on a keto diet. If you don't know what a keto diet is, just search it on Google and you can get all the information you need on that. I do it very safely because I know that some people are like concerned about the keto diet. There's so much stuff out there about it. But essentially, you just don't eat carbs. I just don't eat carbs. I do once or twice a week when I'm dying for ice cream or something. So I don't like eliminate everything out of my diet. I'm not strict keto. So strict keto is kind of where you really stay under 50 grams of carbs a day or less. You can avoid them entirely, but even like broccoli has carbs. So yeah. My Instagram is at cat.wonders. Cat and crystals. I'd love to actually film at that resort. Maybe I'll do that because it's crazy, you guys. They have 8 or 9 different saunas, and they're all kind of in the same layer. There's actually a cold sauna where it's ice. It's like a massive like ice ball in the middle, and it's essential because like pretty much if you're going from sauna to sauna to sauna, you kind of need to cool down. Yeah. So anyway, basically, there's like aromatherapy sauna. There's infrared light sauna. Then there's really mild saunas. Then there's like super hot saunas. And you want to know what's crazy? So from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock at night, the saunas are FKK. Do you guys know what FKK means? If you know what FKK means, I want to see. Eating the daftest thing so have you eaten? Your favorite European beach? Oh, okay. The daftest thing that I've eaten? Okay, I don't know. Black scorpion? I don't know what you mean by daftest thing, but my favorite European beach? Tenerife, black sand. I burnt my feet. We hiked to this beach, got down to the ocean, and I was like, I'm just going to go run right in the water. It was an FKK beach, so I go to a lot of nude beaches. And I started walking towards the water, and I started to burn my feet. I almost like smelled smoke, I swear. So I couldn't get to the water fast enough, and I was already too far to go back to my sandals in the shade. So I just decided to book it to the water. I did cartwheels, you guys. That's the only way I could relieve. That's the only way I could relieve my burning feet was by doing naked cartwheels to the ocean. And luckily, there was only there was maybe 30 people on that beach. Massive, long beach. The beach is called Boyuyo, and you have to hike to it. And so it took like a good 45 minutes to get there, and I was just like ready to get to the water. So I didn't even think about the black sand being extremely hot. Yeah, Darren, Fang, bathrobes. You get bathrobes. You get, complimentary upgrade. Always ask for a complimentary upgrade. You guys wouldn't believe the upgrade we got at this hotel just by asking. Actually, and slipping the clerk a $20 bill. It's a very expensive hotel. And so we kind of had a standard room. But then the upgrade, we wound up getting like an $800 upgrade for 2 nights. It was crazy. I'll teach you about that later. Yeah, sorry, I keep staring at you guys' comments. But yeah, that was my crazy beach cartwheel thing. And I'm sure people did not know why I was doing cartwheels. It's like, and maybe they did, because black sand in 30-degree weather is like egg frying hot. And my white little feet, used to wearing shoes, I don't have thick calluses or anything. I swear. So I was actually worried that I was going to have problems with my feet after, because they seriously got scorched. And I think just the bottoms, like the softest parts of my feet, were like red and a bit irritated. But yeah, basically, that's that. And yeah, like I said, nude beaches are kind of, for me, they're more remote. There's fewer people there. The only problem is that there are no washrooms there. So like, if you gotta go, and I'm not talking pee, you guys, you gotta be strategic and kind of like, make it happen. I'm not talking about going in the ocean either. That's something that's impossible for me. But so enough about that. Hey, but no, you know what? I've had many people, D_AE. I've had many people text me, or not text me, but message me about how the complimentary upgrade works for them, has worked for them. So it's not like I just waltz in there. I'm like, I need a free upgrade. And they're like, yes, dear. And I'm like, don't you know who I am? And then they're like, on the computer. No. If you slip anybody, I've seen it happen before my eyes. It happened in Vegas. And it was this guy that had a $20 bill US, passed it to the clerk. We were staying at, what's the name of that place? Monte Carlo. And he passed them a 20, and he came back with this like pep in his step, and he's like, ha ha ha, I got a free upgrade and you guys wouldn't believe it. And so anyway, we went up there, and he was with some other people, and it was a good thing because his original room had like 2 queen beds, and it was like a 2-bedroom suite. There was like this bathtub in the middle of the room, and it was just insane. And that room would have been so expensive, but all he did was pay an extra $20, and he got that upgrade. And he's not good looking. So just so you guys know, it's possible for everybody, And the key is just to be kind and gracious and not expect to get it, right? Like if it happens, it's kind of a bonus. And a lot of times if they can't offer you a free upgrade, they'll give you your tip back. I'm kind of just like, keep it. What's next on Patreon? So I've got lots of stuff. Right now it's just a time thing, right? Because I'm maintaining my channel and social media. I'm getting some help actually because it's becoming pretty overwhelming. But one of my patrons kindly sent me this like string bikini thong bottom. And believe it or not, finding thong bottoms is not easy. So I know that there are websites like Wicked Weasel and stuff that do like micro bikinis or whatever. But what I'm looking for is not something that's so teensy tiny, and I don't want to spend like $80 for a swimsuit, especially because I'm spoiled with my billions of swimsuits. But I know on Amazon you can find some stuff. Excuse me. And I'm going to do probably a nice thong swimsuit try on for my patrons. Yeah, and then eventually maybe for YouTube. But YouTube's a little bit more like everybody and their grandma and their cat and their kids, and you know what I mean. So it might just wind up being a patron thing. If you guys don't know about Patreon, you go to www.patreon.com, patreon.com/catwonders, and you can check out my page. You can't see any content unless you pledge, of course, but yeah, check me out. Let's see. When you uploading your next bikini try on YouTube? That's going to be going up on Friday. So actually, probably Thursday night late. I have to hustle because like it's all filmed. The thumbnail is good to go. I always get like, I guess because I'm posting 2 days a week, it's really hard for me to like pre-film and get like a stockpile of videos prepared. So I'm kind of filming as I go, which is a bit dangerous because if something comes up or like, I got to go somewhere, then I have to skip a video, and that's not happened yet. But I got to get to the point where I have time to pre-film like film 3 or 4 videos in one day, and then that's good for 2 weeks worth of videos. But Friday is going to be the company is called Forever Young Swim out of Las Vegas, and they're going to be cheeky bikinis. Sorry, I keep playing with my hair. I always, by the way, that's natural for me. When I have my hair down, I'm constantly flipping it, braiding it, that kind of stuff. Um, yeah. Did I see the royal wedding? No, I did not. I'm like, am I the only person on earth that didn't watch it? Did any of you not watch it either? Um, I'm kind of in my own little world here in my small town in my cabin. I'm just filming videos. I don't know what's going on anywhere. No, I heard it was wonderful though, and so jealous. Oh, Harry, he looks nothing like his brother or Prince Charles. Does anybody else have a theory that maybe he's not Prince Charles's son? Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I mean, even though in Canada, Queen Victoria is on our coin, and um, it's just basically like I don't know. It's one of those things where I could watch it, but I just didn't. They say Queen Victoria, Queen Elizabeth. Sorry. Duh. Oh, you guys are sweet. So yeah, what do we want to talk about? I'm worried that my phone's gonna die. It's kind of one of those things. If that happens, if I suddenly disappear, I sincerely apologize. I think I've got like over 50% battery right now, but so you don't have to worry about that. Yay, you guys, this is fun. This is actually amazing. I'm really enjoying this. So, hey, I was going to ask you guys. So, sorry, I was busy talking, Ali Sky. I'm trying to talk and answer questions. If you guys have any questions, I'll try to read them as best I can, but I'm trying to answer them as I'm like engaging with the camera and that kind of thing. I'm still new. Give me a chance. I'm still new. My throw pillows. What about them? I snuggle with those at night. Okay, what I was going to say is I've had many requests to start an ASMR channel. And what kind of stuff? Like, I know I've seen different things like mouth sounds and like hand clapping and like whispering. But you have no volume, TB. Why? Can you notice the bottom comment and then give it a 70-second response during talking? Don't see the comments and stop and then repeat. Oh, I'm just gonna try. You don't get ASMR? Well, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I kind of do. Like there are things that like trigger me. Having certain triggers, or I don't know. It's kind of one of those things. It's very subjective. Everybody's different, and it's almost like what you've experienced in your childhood mixed with what you like and what you don't like. Some people see. For me, I cannot get. I cannot stand the sound of like somebody's mouth. If I hear their lips or their spit or like chewing is a big thing for me. I'm like, ugh, it just drives me nuts. But I can see how making yourself listen to it almost triggers something in you that's like you hate it so much but you love it. You know what I mean? I wonder if that's like true for some people that like to like listen to whispering or listen to the mouth sounds and that kind of thing. Try on ASMR are great with good microphones because you can hear the fabric or the skin. Yeah, I can see how certain people would find that appealing. And I have no problem with it at all. Like I'm not judgmental at all. And I think if I had a solid direction to go in, I'd be able to figure something out. But what if are there people doing live ASMR? Totally your cup of tea. Well, yeah, I think so. I have modeled before, but not for any type of like company or anything. I modeled for one of my best friends that's a photographer, and we did like a wedding shoot, and we're actually going to be working together for some of the future hauls that I'm doing. And yeah, that's about it. But yeah, okay, live ASMR is a thing, and I just thought about it this morning, and I probably could have done some research, but um, I think that chicken crunching ASMR, eating like really greasy chicken and like having grease everywhere. Oh man, that drives me nuts. But I think it could be cool to have like live ASMR. Um, because then it's happening real time. There's something about like things happening real time, you know, it's got a different effect, right? Chicken crunching, that's funny. So I might consider starting an ASMR channel. Oh really? You're I don't know what my ASMR would be though. Might be whispering or something. I don't know. I have to watch more. I'm not too knowledgeable about what's going on these days out of the small town. So yeah. Oh, you guys want to see something crazy? I want to show this to you, and I want to know if first of all you know what it is. Second of all, we could like play games on this. We could do like giveaways. I'm just thinking. I could ask a question, and then the first person to answer it right wins. That would be awesome. Um, let's see. What is my next big project? I'm going to answer that question after I grab this thing for you to look at. Okay. And like I said, I want you to tell me what you think it is and how ridiculous you think it is. And I'm back. Okay, so I actually have two of these, and both of them I've already tried on, and they're absolutely ridiculous. Okay, I'm going to take the tag off so you can see it better. Okay, I want to hear. let me just hold this up to my body. Okay. Do you know what this is? Do you know? Can somebody please comment what they think this is? Yeah, Keith, you got it. So this is shapewear, and the way that this works is your butt cheeks go in here, and this goes right up your butt crack like a thong, and it's supposed to lift your butt. And I think that it's kind of hilarious. Um, no, I didn't paint that picture, TB. I didn't. No. But you guys, I tried this on, and the only problem is, so I have like butt cheeks, and then I have, you know, a wide part of my thigh and then my thigh. So what happens is like this cuts into my thigh right here, and then it creates like a bubble here, boop, and a bubble here, and then like weird. I'm gonna incorporate this in one of my videos. So I ordered a bunch of mini dresses from a website called Tobi, Tobi, and just some really sexy, really beautiful one. Why do I want to say one pieces? I'm like, all I think about is bikinis these days. Mini dresses. And I also have a pair of high heels that I ordered from them, just some like nude high heels because I wanted to pair, like create an outfit. And anyway, I'm gonna be incorporating this shapewear. So I'm gonna be trying this on underneath some like slim dresses, just so that you can kind of see how, if it makes a difference. Maybe I'll try it on here and you guys can vote yes or no if it does make a difference. I just think it's going to be wacky. I don't know how it's going to work, but we'll just have to see. And check out this one. So this is just like a waist slimmer, and this looks crazy on too, you guys. How much time does it take shipping the products to me? It depends. It depends on if it's coming from Canada. Otherwise, international shipping, it takes like 4 weeks. It's really silly. I have an aunt in Alberta that I usually send things. I'll get things sent to, just because it gets there a lot quicker, and then her shipping to me from Alberta is like 2 days, so it makes sense that way. Well, I don't necessarily think that I need shapewear. Of course, there are things about my body that I'm like, but whatever. Like it doesn't really make any difference at all. But I just thought shapewear would be an interesting concept, and I think the thumbnail could look really interesting with this. Don't you think? I don't know if I have guts. Maybe it was black. I don't know. I don't know if I have the guts to post that, but we'll see. I am 5'8", Darren. So hopefully you understand inches, because a lot of people are like, "What's that in centimeters?" Um, no, I understand. Yeah, no, that's the thing. This shapewear is kind of like but there are like sometimes if I'm wearing almost like a bandage dress, and a bandage dress is like it's a certain type of fabric that's kind of wrapped, and anyway, it's quite tight. But sometimes it will flatten my butt, like because it's tight, and instead of like perking my butt up or whatever, it'll flatten it. So I could see how this would be beneficial with some tighter dresses. Yeah, yeah, that's what it is, Axel. Thank you. Hi, Axel. Hi. I'm so happy to see you guys here. Yay! And so apparently, I can. Good one. I can stream this live on YouTube as well, and it will record basically, and then it might be doing it now. Honestly, I didn't see a button to push to get YouTube on board. But then what I can do is save it as unlisted and then post it for my patrons. So for my little wonder cats that can't make it to these live streams, then you guys can watch it later. Like I would just post it to my Patreon page. Try a waist trainer, and that's kind of like yeah. I mean, oh whoa. Yeah, live streaming. Sorry, I just had a text message from somebody random who was like, live streaming. Hi, Ian. Hello. um, would you ever do a lingerie trend like Christina Kelly? I don't know who that is, but I'm just saying, I definitely can see myself doing some lingerie. So I've had 7 companies want to send me free lingerie to review, but I've turned them down just because lingerie is like kind of one of those things, even though I'm showing a lot of skin with my swimsuit, it's still a swimsuit. And if you recall on my one-piece swimsuit haul, like sexy one-piece swimsuits, one of them was crazy. It was basically lingerie, but it was still a swimsuit, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, and it's just kind of like, I know the majority of my fans are guys, and you guys would love to see it. I think what I'm going to do is start with some lingerie for my little Wonder Cats, for my patrons, and just kind of start there. I've got some more risque swimsuits coming for my patrons fairly soon. And I think lingerie, because I just did a video for my patrons, just for reaching my goals. I did a nice like reward video, and it was a Victoria's Secret haul. And at the very end, I did a piece of lingerie, but it was very discreet lingerie. Like it wasn't, you couldn't see the nips, you couldn't, there was nothing too R-rated about it. You know what I mean? Because I'm not about that. I'm not going to be like, woo, like letting it loose and just going with whatever. So I'd be strategic about my lingerie. But it's definitely something that I want to do because there are some beautiful pieces out there. French lingerie is like one of my favorite things in the world. And yes, black mesh one piece Miss Apple. I didn't feel uncomfortable wearing that one piece, that black one piece that you're talking about. I didn't feel uncomfortable with that at all. I think that, listen, I've been to a lot of nude beaches. I'm used to being naked in front of people. It doesn't bother me. I'm very confident with my body. There's nothing, I mean, yeah, there's things I don't like about it, you know, like little things here and there, but my confidence is pretty high, and that I know that that wasn't really showing anything truly besides like a major side boob. Well, basically my entire boobs without my nipple. Um, so yeah, I mean, wearing like bathing suit bottoms and pasties would have been the same thing, but it was still a one piece swimsuit, if you know what I mean. I know, TV, you're such a great guy. Thanks for all your support and standing up for me. And another thing for my patrons that are watching, you know, don't really feel the need to get involved with my, um, my patrons that are being weirdos or they're, running their mouth or whatever. I appreciate your help and that you're just being protective, but it was just basically, you know, you just got, sorry, I'm trying to read and think at the same time, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, I can stand up for myself on Patreon, and you don't need to worry about like injecting yourself. And I can pretty much handle it myself. But I do appreciate it. What made me decide to come onto YouTube? Okay, so I wanted to do it for so long, for so many years, and things. I guess I don't. I've always been confident, and I don't think it was really a confidence thing. It was just more of a timing thing, and I decided because I was watching a lot of YouTube before I before I really decided to do it, and I was inspired by the people that I was watching. Some of my favorite YouTubers. Well, my favorite YouTuber is Graveyard Girl, and she just makes me laugh. She has just such high energy, and I just thought, I love this girl. I really think that this is something that I could do too. And even though I can't compare myself to her, she's doing her own thing and she's got like her own kind of personality, amazing personality. And I'm not as loud or as like voiced as her. But I figured if somebody like that can have a channel, a successful channel, and have such supportive fans, and it really inspired me. Also, Alana Davison is another girl that I watch on YouTube. Ellie Darby, honestly, just the cutest thing on earth, and just a lot of other YouTubers. Hey, you guys! So I also want to say, if you like watching me on YouTube, there's a YouTuber that I've not mentioned in my videos before, but Annika Magit. She is so adorable. She does hauls just like me. She is so beautiful, so funny, and you guys should go follow her as well. This is a shout out. She doesn't know me. I don't know her. We've never spoken, but she's just adorable and beautiful, and you guys should go check her out. Annika Magic. Hey, Ken. Oh well, you know, I'm just unscripted and kind of doing my own thing here. It's very different for me to be live like this. Like, this is insane. And you know what's crazy? Because I'm filming with my phone, my iPhone. I keep looking for it around me, and I'm like, oh wait a minute. It's just, yeah, just a silly thing. Hi, Louise or Lewis. Like I said, I'm gonna try to pronounce your names as best as possible because some of them are weird, like not weird, but unpronounceable. So, okay, what was I talking about before? Oh, and you guys, my patrons have been sending me some incredible stuff, and I just want to say thank you so much. I'm going to be doing a video dedicated to the things that I'm getting in the mail. Joida Zero Suduriuk. Hi. Thank you. You're so sweet. So I was contacted by a company called Floaty Kings. So they make I use a PC, actually. I have both. I have a Mac and a PC, but for my video editing and everything else, I use a PC. It's not a romper. Here, I'll show you. It's actually a two-piece. I don't know if you can see. Woo! Here, let me stand back here. See it? So yeah, this is like a bodysuit, and then the shorts. Yeah, you want stuff in the mail. You know what, that it was crazy actually. How quickly it happened where I posted my 22 bikini haul from Romley, And I was contacted like a week later for people wanting to send me free stuff to review. And I was like, already? Like I had about 400 subscribers or something silly, and they were already willing to send me free stuff in the mail. Yeah, that's right. My first video was on how to get free hotel upgrades. Basically, you know, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, getting free stuff. So I was shocked. I was like, oh, shopping for free, like going to their website and choosing $400 worth of free stuff. I was blown away, and I was like talking to my sister about it. I'm like, Stella, my sister's name is Marcella. I call her Stella. You can see her on Bikini Bug Eating episode 3 if you go check out my channel. I was like, they're sending me this stuff for free, and I almost feel like a fake or something. Like I'm just reviewing, I don't even know what I'm doing half the time, to be honest. I might be at 30,000 subscribers right now, but to be honest, I am just like, I'm still new and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing my own thing. I'm learning from watching other people. I'm learning from, like that's how I started, was like how to start a YouTube channel and the basics. And, it's something that's, I don't know, it's different for everybody. There's really no right or wrong way as long as you're creating content, right? But, lighting is a thing, and having the proper camera is a thing. And yeah, basically I still, like I said, I just, the fact that people are sending me stuff, like hundreds of dollars free stuff, blows my mind. Like it's mind boggling. Cause I'm just me, I'm just doing me. I don't claim to be anything I'm not, or, I just, like I said, it's kind of overwhelming. It's almost like a lot of pressure too. Like, okay, so they sent me the stuff, they want me to make a video for them. I'm like, what do I even do? Like I blank out. I think it's harder for me to do sponsored stuff than it is to do my own stuff, of course, which is understandable. But do I have a favorite swimsuit or bikini that I have not reviewed? Not really. Like basically, when in the mail, do I say basically? I probably said that 1,000 times in the stream. When I get stuff in the mail, sometimes I'll just try it on right away because I'm impatient, and it's like Christmas morning. And I'll try it on, give it a shot, but so far, I still think so. My fairy season haul, I think it's got, I don't know, 1.3 million views right now. Crazy, I know. But the swimsuit that I got from that haul, the strappy kind of florally one, awesome. My favorite. Absolutely love it. Even though it doesn't fit me 100% properly, it's a bit small for the boobies. It's kind of like a whatever thing. Like under boob, that's fine. I actually have a bikini that I just got from Ardeen, which is a very popular store here in Canada. I'm not sure if you guys have it in the States. I'm sure you probably do. And it's under boob. It's just like a swimsuit, and it ends here, and it's got a strap underneath, and it's just like, out it is. And I was on my deck, and I actually had a police officer come to my house, but not anything to do with anything law related. They were just letting people know around the neighborhood that there was a grizzly around. And I was like, oh, hi, here I am with my underboob. Like I was just running around the yard because I've got 4 kittens right now. And anyway, yeah, it was just an interesting situation. Like, would you like a glass of water? It's like, yeah, I'll take some water. I'm like, here you go, bye. If Sports Illustrated called me to do a shoot, you guys are going to see me in Sports Illustrated. There's no way I would pass up an opportunity like that. However, just keep in mind, my lighting does wonders. So it's like if I were ever on the beach in natural sunlight and blah, 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 you guys would be like, who is that girl? No, I'm just kidding. Hi from Peru, Jolada. And the boys will agree, the smaller the better. You guys talking about bikinis? I know, bikinis. Bikinis, what is life without bikinis? But literally, you guys, I have so many of them, and I've already given a lot away, and I still have crazy amounts of swimsuits. Yeah. Okay, but what I was talking about was, yes, Canadian edition. See how I'm so distracted. Um, I was talking about a company called Floaty Kings that contacted me to review some of their big pool floats. I was like, yes, I will review your pool floats. I think that's the best idea ever. So we have some beautiful, beautiful Rocky Mountain lakes around here. I'm talking like blue glacier water, freezing AF, but I'll be on a pool float. I won't really be in the water unless, of course, everything goes wrong and I flip upside down. And but I do swim in. I have swum in glacier water before. I probably spent about 2 minutes in the water, which was actually longer than anybody else. So skinny dipping is also something that I'd like to do. Not that I'll be featuring that on my YouTube channels, but I don't know if I could make Asno. I don't know if I can make a workout video, honestly. Like, I do not really have a routine that I do. I basically cycle, like I bike and I run. And cardio is my thing, pretty much, and squats sometimes if I'm feeling up to it. Thank you, Hasini. I appreciate it. Okay, so but Floaty Kings is sending me 4 great big floats. So I've got big pizza slice coming, like a Neapolitan pizza slice. I've got, what else do I have coming? I've got a big emoji face, like with the sunglasses. I've got, a big unicorn, of course. And I've got a black swan. And they're sending me a pump too, thank God. That's a lot of hot air. So yeah, that's gonna be exciting. And I told the company, I was like, so I'm gonna be filming probably in one of these like blue water lakes, and they were like so down for that, and I'm so down for that. I'm gonna get my photographer friend to come out, and then a few other friends to kind of help out with, setting things up. Hi, Taylor made for you travel. I think we talked, didn't we? Yeah. Um, a bikini try on with my sister. So I didn't. Well, she was wearing a bikini in episode 3, but a bikini try on might be in order. I think that she'd be really, really good. She's actually, you guys, she's a belly dancer. I know you want to see. I know, and you know what? To be honest, like, so I've convinced her to join me for Bikini Bug Eating episode 4 because 3 went so well, and people were like, "We want more!" And she's like, "Okay, I'm down." And guess what we're eating in episode 4? A zebra tarantula. You heard me right. A zebra tarantula. Canned. It's not even crunchy. It's gonna. The texture is gonna be terrible. After eating that black scorpion canned, it was like eating crab shells and like swamp juice. I don't know. The tarantula is gonna be interesting. Anyway, so she was down for filming. We might do something. I don't know. It's gonna be a wonderful surprise for all of you. But I just basically, I was like, you got to do some belly dancing. She's like, heck yeah, I'm down for that. So there's going to be probably random snippets of her belly dancing, and she does all sorts of things. Like, she's extremely flexible, and she'd be so amazing for a bikini try on. I don't know if I'll be able to convince her to try on bikinis with me, but we'll see. We'll see. Moose nose jelly, Keith. I know, and I was looking for some other things as well, like one of those century eggs. I don't know why I was doing that. And yeah, moose nose jelly. I'm down for, and I think the other one was what was it? Oh, salted herring or something. It's like fermented herring. Um, where would I like to travel? I would love to go to the Maldives, Bora Bora. The Bahamas would be amazing. Being in Canada and having survived this last winter, all I'm dreaming about. I did get away for 5 days to Mexico, which was awesome. But yeah, white sand, clear water. I'm going to be getting a GoPro so we can do some underwater filming and all sorts of amazing stuff. And to be honest, I love traveling. I love eating fresh seafood. One of my favorite things in the entire world. is raw oysters. I die for them. We actually get them in my small town once in a while, like they're flown in from somewhere, and I'm like, it's not necessarily fresh, like fresh, right off the water, but it came from someplace that day. So I think they come from the coast of Vancouver. So they're a certain type, but they're delicious, and I just love them. They're only here for like 2 weeks. You know, they offer them for 2 weeks, and then they're gone. And I'm like, no. Oh, thanks, TV, the biggest YouTube star. I don't know about that, but I'm definitely feeling confident about my YouTube channel and my fans. And I'm just having fun, and I want to keep having fun. I don't ever want it to get to the point where it like becomes like a job. Raw oysters with lemon juice and Tabasco. That's exactly right. Exactly right. That's my favorite. And sometimes they have this like little green relish you can put on it. Yeah, I've been to Cuba 3 times. I have an uncle that lives there, actually, believe it or not. Those beautiful places are plagued with mosquitoes. Yeah, I know. And actually, when I did my Victoria's Secret haul, for my patrons, literally the 2 mosquito bites that I had on my butt cheek turned into 2 little bruises just from like scratching them the odd time. And I forgot to do like a little disclaimer at the beginning of the video, like, by the way, those little bruises on my butt are from mosquito bites. And they were probably like, oh God. Well, they could be from biking too, because who knows, I wipe out almost every time I go. You definitely got some personality and travel on the go. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, no, I would love to do a travel vlog. I did a vlog for the first time ever, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and it was fun. And it wasn't as hard as I thought. I thought that it would be really hard to kind of like do what I was doing, but not at all. You just whip out the camera. I have this like long selfie stick, and we went everywhere. Like my patrons got to see my entire vlog of, excuse me, my Victoria's Secret haul. Yeah, thanks, TV. I know, 1.2 million views within 2 weeks. That was crazy. Like that, I thought, is that real? Is that real, really? Because I just didn't, I don't know. It's still mind boggling. A lot of stuff is mind boggling to me. Like, I'm so grateful for things that have been happening, and I can't, I can't, what do I want to say here? I can't say enough good things about what's been happening for me. I want to encourage other people to start channels. I know my sister and other family members want to get in on the fun. And to be honest, as long as you're yourself, Joida, you want to get married? How sweet. I don't know you. What was it on? Oh yeah, about getting started with YouTube, and you just don't know until you try, right? So many people have inhibitions, and they worry about this and that, but truly, just give it a shot. And if you don't like it, then you don't have to post it. Or if you don't, nobody really likes to hear their own voice or see themselves on camera. You know, that was the hard thing for me at first. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, oh God, I come across as such like a dork. And but then I realized, Kat, you are a dork. Just be a dork. Just be who you are, and that's just kind of what I've been doing. And I think people do appreciate. I think people do appreciate the reality of who you are, and they can tell when you're pretending to be somebody that you're not. But you know what? To be honest, when I started my channel, I didn't tell anybody. I just started. I posted my first video, and I probably posted 3 videos before I really brought anybody in the circle. Like my close family, my sister knew right away, my mom, but otherwise it was just kind of like a secret. And yeah, I think that it's going good. Oh, 20% battery. Ah! So, oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. And you guys, thanks for tuning in and watching my first broadcast. This is crazy, and I want to do it more often. I want to kind of come up with a consistent schedule. So even 11 o'clock on Wednesdays, 11 o'clock Mountain Time, or what is it, MDT, Mountain Daylight Time. And I think I'll broadcast at other times too, because I know some of especially some of my patrons can't make it to these right away, or at 11 in the morning my time. So I might kind of go all over the place with it. But yeah, thank you, Ken. Yeah, you guys, and I'm gonna make sure that I post when my next broadcast is gonna be, so you guys don't miss out. And I'm just really excited. I'm excited that this worked, first of all, because my internet connection is slow, and I was like, oh gosh, that's the last thing that I need is like glitchy broadcasting. Yeah, it's yours is coming in the mail. TV, did you want a? Did you ask for a T-shirt? Or did you ask for an aluminum print? I can't remember. I'm sure that you've got a T-shirt coming. But anyway, and I'm also in contact with a company that wants to do limited edition T-shirts. And basically, I would just need to approve whatever designs they come up with, and maybe come up with my own designs because I am a professional artist for a living, and just do something funky, just for a T-shirt line, have 2 or 3 or 4 different designs, and then you guys can get in on the action and get some. Because then you can choose your size and you can choose which one you like best. Because right now, I've got one size extra large that I'm offering with a picture of myself on it, which isn't necessarily something that everybody wants to sport, but it's kind of almost more of a keepsake thing. For me, when I started way back in the day, I remember when Cat started a long time ago when I got a T-shirt, and now it's worth $1 million. Just kidding. It won't be worth $1 million. It will be worth $5 million. A T-shirt with my face in gold, like this, right? I'd like to do something bikini related. I want like a Sports Illustrated type T-shirt where it would just be like a sexy chick, but it would be me. I don't know. I've got lots of different ideas. I believe it was the aluminum print. Okay, well, anyway, regardless, I've got more t-shirts. If you want to buy a t-shirt TM or TV, then you can let me know. Yeah, I've got lots available. I'm just trying to keep up with April, and now like this month is insane, for my Patreons, like, or for my patrons. It's absolutely out of control. So I'm like, I've actually hired somebody to help me keep track of everybody and make sure that everybody gets what they're supposed to and know how much to order and that kind of thing. And I got to order like way far in advance because I realize now it's going to take forever to get T-shirts in and that kind of stuff. And then, yeah, but regardless, yeah, that my ass want to enjoy. What's happening? Hey, I see gold bars. Okay. Wow. All right. More. Can you guys see this? Is this just me? Can I just see this? Oh, thank you to whoever's doing that. I really, 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 really appreciate it. You guys, I don't want to go, but my freaking phone is at 20%, and I don't know what's going to happen. So if I suddenly disappear, I apologize. Any of you who are just tuning in, I'm Cat Wonders. If you want to check out my YouTube channel, type in Cat Wonders on YouTube. You guys follow me on Instagram too. I'm at cat.wonders. I have a Twitter account now as well, which is like, I don't know what's going to be going up there, but that's wonders_cat, or just type in Cat Wonders and I'll pop up. You'll recognize my photo. And yeah, my outfit. Bodysuit. And like I said before, it looks like a romper. The colors are close enough, but yeah, and I guess that's another thing I could do too, is just broadcast in a bikini. That would be fun. I think that would be really fun. Tech tips, plug it in. I know. Where I'm filming right now is a long way away from my charger. So I'll be more prepared next time. I do have to run anyway because I actually have to film a video after this. And yeah, so excited. You guys, thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. And I'm really, really happy that you guys are engaging with me, that people even showed up. I was watching somebody on YouTube talk about how their channel or sorry, when they started their first live broadcast, they had 2 people tune in, and it was just 2 people for like the first 3 times. And I'm glad to have a lot of interaction here. That makes me happy. So I'm excited. I want to do some fun stuff with this. Like I have all sorts of ideas, even a live try on haul. Well, that would be tough because like the changing part, but even just review some products, talk about stuff, even unbag. Would you guys like to see me some of my products? Aw, thanks, TB. A live try on haul. Yeah, I'm thinking that could work. I just got to change off camera and then pop back in, and you guys can let me know your thoughts. So yeah, there's that factor. And what was I talking about before? About doing. That's the nice thing about this too, is you guys can remind me of what I was talking about. That happens too often. Oh yeah, I'm begging because I get packages and packages in the mail, and I'm like, sometimes I don't know what the heck I'm opening. It's probably not safe to be opening mail that you do not know what's in there, who it's from. A lot of times it's just Chinese writing. I can't read anything. But I think that that could be fun. Change kind of off camera. Go fully off camera. I think it'd be fun. And then we can even have votes and stuff that I can hold on my Patreon page and my Instagram of certain things that I can do, like live reviews of. Yes, I've got a beautiful dress haul coming up. I have 9 mini dresses from Toby.com, and it's going to be awesome. But I'm going to wear these underneath. That's so crazy to me. I think that's awesome. The loneliness is a big problem in CA. The most people have mental problems. They feel lonely. Do you agree with that in general? Okay, wow, that's getting deep. I don't really have an opinion on that. I can't really have an opinion on that right now. I don't know enough about it. But I do know, I do have some people in my life with mental illness, and I do realize that it's a hard thing to deal with because, it's not just the person dealing with it, it's everybody around them as well. So, I can see how these times it's hard to stay positive about stuff, right? And that's part of why my channel is very positive and upbeat, because I want it to be a place, like even my live broadcast, I want this to be a place where you can come to and we can hang out and we're actually talking. We can chat about stuff. And if you want to talk about stuff, if you ever feel like you have nobody to talk to, email me. Send me an email. I do, believe it or not, people write me an email. They're like, I don't expect a reply, but I read all my emails. And if you're going through a hard time, I'd love to chat with you. If you're lonely, just send, even it might take me a few days to reply, but it's kind of one of those things where I've done work with people in these situations. I've donated things to, the senior center, because to be honest, like seniors are so neglected, and I don't want to like get into a big deal about this whole thing, but recently I donated 28 bird feeders to our local senior home. And I did that because I've always had a soft spot for seniors. And basically, I just went in there one time, walked through, and people were sitting there, and I realized like nobody goes to visit these people. Nobody. They have no one. And it's like we will all, if we're lucky, we'll get to be that old one day. And it's kind of like, anyway, so I donated bird feeders, hung them up, and it's just something for them to hang outside their window, and they have little visitors. So even though somebody's not coming in to talk to them, I mean, the people that work there are wonderful, and there's like different, services and that kind of thing. But I just thought, little birdies. What's happier, more joyful, more cheerful than little birdies? Even though sometimes they're trying to peck each other's eyes out, it's still entertainment. Almost better than TV. Yeah, TV, it's funny that you say that. I've had Kim Basinger. I've had a few different people too. What's the other one? A big one is, I don't remember her name. God, that's annoying. I've had Kirsten Dunst before. I've also had another one a lot. I can't remember. That's just my brain. If I could use my phone right now, I'd be looking up her name, but I'm failing with it, so. Hey, you guys, so I have to run. this was so fun, and I can't wait to do it again. I'm going to do it again very soon. And I just think that this is awesome. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I just, yay! I'm so happy. And new videos going up Friday or Thursday night, probably very late because I post for my patrons first. And then I post, so either Thursday night or Friday morning, new bikini haul. Stay tuned for that. And the first time, oh, I know D_AEE. I don't know what to call you, D. I don't know. It is heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking, to go in there sometimes because, like I said, we're all going to get there one day. And if we're lucky, we'll get to be that old. And the last thing that any of us wants is to be alone, right? So, anyway, but regardless, be good to people. That's my message for the day. Be good to people, and they'll be good to you. So, hey, you guys, I do have to run. Thanks so much for tuning in. Big love, big hugs, big kisses, and I cannot wait to see you guys again. And I'll make sure to give you guys lots of warning before I live broadcast. So, yes. Love you guys. Bye.